There have been often a question which is asked to all of us, especially the professional education takers, that employability is a big issue, whether it is engineering, whether it is pharmacy, architecture, law, or even library science. Of course, in terms of medical science and some other fields, this question is not asked because they are all self sufficient to start their own careers. But in library science, depending on number of institutions that have come up, people often say that how do they get into the profession, how do they get employed. This is one aspect which I'm sure LIS Academy has been continuously addressing and is very, very important. It is not merely entering into the profession, but how do you develop your profession, how do you promote your profession, how do you develop leadership. And essentially this particular domain of knowledge is so significant for everyone that in fact it is like a service. You are providing service. Like in the COVID times, we say that there are corona warriors. It is not just doctors, but the nurses, the policemen, the army people, those who are taking care of them through giving food. All of them are corona warriors. Something similar in the knowledge domain. I think the role that is played by the library and information science professionals is akin to that. They are the warriors for the leadership role that they take in terms of providing knowledge, information, and cater the service, which is so essential for all of us. And that's why you must have your own goal, vision, mission, service to humanity indirectly. In my opinion, library is like the heart of the institution. Any university, college, it is the heart. And now we have computer centers in every institution. It is like the brain of the college or the university. So these are very significant. The brain and the heart, they work in cohesion with each other. And that's why the entire information or the knowledge is going to be circulated, is being made available through the library, through the use of computer center. Therefore, it is like heart and brain combination. But when I was thinking about these two body parts, I thought about others as well. For example, the sports fields is so essential, and we had neglected it in our academic institutions. In the new education policy, there is a mandatory sports activity for every student. And in fact, what we often say that this should not be treated as extracurricular activities. Earlier, we were calling extracurricular. Slowly, we moved on to becoming co-curricular. Now it is part of the curriculum. One can take few credits out of sports field as well. So the sports is like the lungs of the university, of the college, because we get a lot of breathing that takes place, fresh air, and therefore it is the lungs of the university. Then when we go into the classroom, we learn from the teachers. The classroom lectures are there. There are tutorials. There is learning through the peers. And it is like years of the institution. The laboratory spaces where we do experiential learning. We do actually activity by hand. And that is like eyes. We see them, we observe them, we inculcate them, and that is like a laboratory. And we have the tongue and the taste buds. We have a canteen. We have lots of discussions in the canteen, and that is like the tongue and the taste. And every institution, we have been asking today to have an innovation lab in their institution. So this innovation lab, or the counselors or the incubator, mentor who are there, they all sensitize, they all feel, and that's why it is like skin. Only feels. When you touch a person, you feel that. And that feeling of warmth which comes through the skin and that is touched by the individual, you will get it from the innovation lab, in the incubators, in the counselors' meetings, mentors' meetings. And every institution has lots of trees, plants, gardens, and we get beautiful smell of the flowers. I think that is the nose of the institution. So I think there are all these body parts which are there in the educational institution, which we draw from the nature, and this is very, very significant and important. And out of all of this, if something does not function, the whole body collapses. That is the heart. And that's why library and the library science has importance of that of the heart. Even a moment it doesn't function, everything collapses. I think therefore library and librarians must feel proud that they are in a particular segment which is like the living entity for the entire organization of the educational institution. The role of librarian is how a user, a professional, will have to use that, and then how you empower them. I think this is where library science personnel, information science personnel have a duty to learn new techniques, new things which are happening, and pass it on to not only your students but also to all other students, because as I said, you are the heart of the educational institution. So it has to pump blood continuously to keep the other elements survive.